Well, you know me. That's what I do, man. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and I might wake up one day and say, yo, man, let's go on a trip. Let's go to Miami. Let's go to LA. Let's go to London. That's just the kind of dude I am. So if I feel it like that, I move like that. Like all my life, that's how I've been moving from city to city, and doing what I do because I can. So I'm not locked down and none. So when I did that for, that's something I wanted to do because, prior to that, there was some things that went on. And I said, I want to do something nice for her, man. I don't think she's not a woman that get these kind of gifts. Stevie ain't really buying her nothing. Stevie ain't really monitoring her. He just laying drama on her about the baby. He just trying to manipulate her mind on some pimp shit. Every time she with me, she out with me. He just want to call her phone. Every time she with me, like, what you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna kill you and all this other. I seen, hers. I seen she wanted to do something for, a t-shirt line, and I wanted to be supportive. So I said, you know what? This dude don't really do nothing for her, never really did nothing for her, never bought her nothing. Like, I know everything. I know the back door story. All right, America. So I said, I want to do something that she ain't expecting. So I went, I called my jeweler. I said, yo, I need a Rolex watch. I'm going to keep it real. I ain't paid top dollar for it, I paid, a couple of stacks. It was a used Rollie, but it was a presidential. You know what I'm saying? I got one on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what it is. It ain't nothing sweeping. Ain't nothing ticking there, baby. So moving on to that, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I paid $30,000 and got her brand new Rollie. No, I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is that I got her a nice Rollie for the price that I got it for. It was a presidential. It was real. All right? No TikTok. And it didn't have a bezel, no, but I was going to put the bezel on after. I just didn't have enough time to do that for the price that I got it for at that little bit of time that she was doing a photo session and we was doing that scene. So I said, let me get this to you now and I'll do that later. So, with her not showing appreciation for it, that kind of took me back. I'm like, huh? Really? So I didn't want to expose that right there and put that on blast right there. I just said, yo, we're going to address this later. So I went along with it, and we talked about it. And it just made it look, it just the whole thing with me and Mimi from all our scenes, shit, she done it, made it look like I'm trying to court the pussy. Like I'm trying to get, I ain't get to the stage with her where we fucking. Like she got America thinking that I ain't fuck her yet. Like we ain't do no sex play or nothing. So that's what America's thinking. Like this nigga's a lame. This nigga ain't even touched that. He ain't even kiss her. She's playing him. He's buying her gifts. How you gonna listen, man? What woman all right, is gonna reject a presidential Rolex? If you tell me one woman that's gonna reject a presidential Rolex, I'll show you five girls who will say you're a liar. So what I'm saying is that I gave her this. She rejected it. I don't know what her reasoning for doing that. We got to get Mimi here to find that out. But at the end of the day, I gave her something that I felt was valuable. I felt it was something that was meaningful for me to do for her as a gift. I wanted to do that, and she rejected it. But at the end of the day, Stevie never bought her nothing, okay, at all. I mean, this before the season started, before the first season. Like we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna address a lot of issues on that, but he never bought her nothing. So for me to buy her Rolex, a presidential, she not even my. We working towards building something, but she ain't even my full girl yet. Like it ain't even that kind of situation. And she's still going to drown with a baby father. What nigga is going to even do that? I did that out of kindness of my heart because that's what I wanted to see her with. Because she wasn't rocking like that. She ain't had nothing expensive. No watch, no chain. All that's costume jewelry that she had on. You know what I'm saying? I got her something that's valuable. That, if she needed, if we ever part from each other and we just friends, go pawn that. Get you cash, get you a couple of stacks real quick to pay your rent or pay your bill something. If she wanted to ever do that. So that's what that was about. I don't know why that reaction, of course the edits is what it is. So, I said a lot more on that. But at the end of the day, man, that's what that scene was. And I can go through every scene with you and let you know how it played out and let you know what it is. You ain't in front of the screen. It's a lot of speculation that can be talked about what a nigga gonna do or what a girl gonna do if they was in that position. But see, when you facing the front line on the battlefield, that's a different conversation. See, it's good to speculate and be like, man, I would have did this, man, I would have did that, man, he's wild. Yeah, it sounds good. But when them cameras on you on the front line and you Gladiator, you Russell Crowe in the middle of wolves, and they just threw you out there with a butter knife saying fight 17 lions, okay, That's a different feeling from a nigga sitting in the stand saying, man, I would have did this, man, I would have did that, I would have snatched that. Okay, sounds good. So everybody's going to react to things differently. You feel me? Everybody's going to react to things differently. And the way I reacted to it is the way I felt at that time I wanted to react to it. Because to me, it wasn't something that I felt, I felt that she was doing something, whatever her reasoning was for doing it and acting that way, but I didn't address it there. You understand? Where I could have addressed it there, but I didn't. So what it is what it is. But am I that? No, I'm not him. So what y'all need to know, America, and everybody who's watching the show, I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm your entertainment. That's what it is, but I'm not him. So let's clear that record up. I'm not him.
You're in business with Def Jam and you're helping them sell records. Universal, you're helping them sell records. So what exactly is it for sale, Kanye? I don't get it. I'm confused. Don't be, fake revolutionary for profit.
I enjoyed it. It was awesome. I wish I would have been a part of it.
Alright, so do you enjoy the Stevie sex tape?
It was pretty alright. I had fun watching it.